Will Dallas be exposed this weekend, Stephen A?
Really? Is that a trick question? Of course they're going to get exposed. You can book that, baby. You can book that. Oh, this is going to be a beautiful day. It's going to be a beautiful day. First of all, again, we wish no harm. We wish that Trayvon Diggs gets healthy. We wish him nothing but the best. I am not happy that my brother is injured. I'm not happy about that, okay? But with him gone, it does compromise the secondary. Just touch. Just touch, okay?
Big loss.
Just touch, right? So even though their defense is going to be formidable in the same breath, they may compromise a little bit because, they got to go up against Christian McCaffrey, a leading candidate for league MVP honors. I'd like him. That might add Debo Samuels is still there. Ayuk is still there. Kittles is still there. Is it Kyle Shanahan still calling plays? I think he's still calling plays. I mean, he's there. And then Brock Purdy, one of the most efficient quarterbacks in the National Football League, QBR. We understand this. They're all there. And so when you look at the efficiency of the offense and the fact that they're going up against the Dallas Cowboys defense, it'll be a tantalizing matchup, to say the least. Where it gets funny, where it gets funny for me, where it gets funny for me is that we've been hearing a lot of noise about how there's an adjustment. We ain't going to just throw the ball all day. We're going to run the football. We're going to take the ball out of Dak Prescott's hand to some degree. We're going to manage him a little bit better. Well, guess what? You don't get to hide behind that this weekend. Because, see, you ain't going to be able to run the ball so much against San Francisco 49ers. That brother going to have to throw that football. He going to have to throw that football this weekend. And right on cue, you can book it. Let me let the Dallas Cowboys fans know. I'm predicting 2 interceptions. Right? And obviously, one of them is going to be at a critical moment when you least need it.
Who predicts 2 interceptions?
I'm going to predict 2 interceptions. That's going to happen this Sunday. You heard me here first.
Where are you going to be watching this game?
Where will I be watching again? Decided yet. I got several options. I got to think about that. But I'll get back to you on where I think I'm going to be. Karma's going to cook for me, though, so I'm going to get a food, whether it's live right there or she's going to send it there. I'm going to have it. I'm going to be on the East Coast. I ain't going to be on the West Coast. So that's all I want to say. Of course, the Dallas Cowboys are about to be exposed. You can book that, baby, because when I say that, I'm only talking about Dak Prescott. Good luck with that. Hope you have a good weekend, bro.
Why you get so happy?
Hope you had a good weekend.
Why are you happy?
Because I know that y'all are going to be miserable. So y'all going to be ticked off. Dallas Cowboy fans everywhere is going to be ticked off Sunday night because this brother going to throw a couple of picks, man. You can book it, Dougie. It's going to happen. When it happens,
I agree with that.
Let's go.
First off, did Jerry forget about the Eagles? They're the team to beat. We're going to have to beat them twice. Jerry, the Eagles won the NFC last year. They beat San Francisco, and they're 4-0. How do you sit there? He's almost dissing the Eagles with his little statement.
The Niners sent him packing in the playoffs.
I understand that, but the NFC was won by Philly. I mean, it wasn't won by San Francisco.
Sent them home.
So he said they're going to go through the playoffs going to go through San Francisco. No, it's not.
For Dallas, man, dog. For Dallas, it is.
Well, they still got to beat Philly.
History.
They still got to beat Philly.
They're going to get in the playoffs.
Well, Dallas can make the playoffs.
That's what I'm saying.
I understand that, but I mean, he made it sound like the road to the Super Bowl, San Francisco's close. That's Philadelphia. Until the Eagles lose, the road is to them. They're the conference champ.
You're missing the point.
No, I'm not missing the point. The road is Philadelphia. It's not San Francisco.
What team has knocked the Cowboys out the playoffs?
But he didn't mean it that way. He said San Francisco, the road to the Super Bowl is to them. No,
For
it's not.
Dallas.
The road is Philly. That's who the road. For Dallas got to be both teams.
They got to get through San Francisco to get to Philly, probably, man, dog. That's what he means. It's the first time I agree with Jerry Jones on something that he said, so let me have the moment. Go ahead.
Finish?
Yeah, sorry.
Go ahead.
All right, now, number one, this is a much bigger game for the Cowboys for the above reason. Lost to them the last 2 years. Dallas has to win this game. This is a huge game for them. I don't care about 28-24, lose a close one. They have to win this game. I know it's week 6 or week 5. You say, what's the big deal? They'd be 2.5 back of San Francisco for the best record in the NFC. They would be 2 back of the Eagles, who are going to beat the Rams in the NFC East. And the Cowboys, their whole goal this year should be, I don't want to be dealing with no home playoff games, and I don't want to be dealing with San Francisco and Dallas back-to-back. San Francisco and Philadelphia back-to-back in the playoffs. The only way that occurs is if they win the NFC East. Then Philadelphia has to play San Francisco, and they take on the winner. And if the Cowboys lose this game this week, they're going to be the 5th seed. And they can't be the 5th seed again. I'm with Steve. I don't trust Prescott. They might have to throw the ball. I don't trust them to do that either. And San Francisco's the better team. But overall, in the big picture, tangibly with the record, And psychologically, this is a far bigger game for your little Cowboys than it is for the 49ers. You may talk.
Why they little?
First
of all, all right, see, the slander.
To take that with the affection it deserves, because nobody on God's green
slander
earth
is
thinks
what
you're little. So just stop being sensitive. Okay?
You said my little cowboy.
okay, good.
Right.
Go ahead.
The slander is what I don't like.
Okay.
All right, you guys throw slander, and you do it because I'm sitting at this desk,
Right.
okay? And you know I can't fight you.
We actually do it when you're not here,
I
too.
know, I know. But here's the thing, okay? Unfortunately, you both are correct in your assessment about what Dak Prescott is going to need to do.
Right.
I think he's going to do it. I think this is a rubber meet the road situation for Dak Prescott and Mike McCarthy. I don't want to hear about the defense and how good San Francisco is. San Francisco's offense has not been Dallas's problem for as good as they are. And they may have a great day, but in the past, like if we basing this off of what we watch between both of these teams, Mad Dog, you would think, all right, based on how people talk about San Francisco and Dallas last year in the playoff game, you would think San Francisco scored 40 points.
You're right.
How many did they have? 19.
It's about the Cowboys.
It's about Dak Prescott. Stephen A., you've been saying it. We talked about it in the preseason. This is one of the moments. This is one of the seminal moments of Dak Prescott's season.
Yeah.
And to your point, it's psychological. Because at the end of the day, they probably going to have to see him again. They're going to get in the playoffs. Dallas is going to make the playoffs. Newsflash, we can talk about it. They are going to have to play San Francisco again. The psychological part, though, is where I agree with you.
Looking at the schedule coming up for the Dallas Cowboys. Put that camera on me, ladies and gentlemen. See the schedule.
The camera is on you.
Well, it wasn't for a
Like,
second.
it's been
it
on
wasn't
you
for a second.
the whole time.
It was not. It was on Mad Dog Russo. The American public knows, don't lie. The point is this. There's 4 games coming up for the Dallas Cowboys with San Francisco. Chargers thereafter, bye week, and then we got the Rams and we got the Philadelphia Eagles. So these next 4 games are going to tell us a lot about the Cowboys, I think it would be safe to say. So just looking at my notes here, just want to throw this by you, okay? First of all, we do understand that every team they're going to play against knows how to score points and move the ball offensively. We know that, all right? But defensively, when we think about the 49ers defense, only Myles Garrett has more sacks than Nick Bosa pretty much over the last year. So since the start of last season, San Francisco's defense has allowed the fewest points in the NFL since 2022. I'm just talking about Dak Prescott, what he's got to go up against. Just think it's the right thing to do, okay? Because of that defense, all right? So they're going up against a team that allowed the fewest points since 2022. And the Chargers defense, that's going to follow up, all right? Right now, they've got 16 sacks this season, okay? We got to pay attention to that because they could get through the quarterback, all right? Khalil Mack and the crew. We can get all of that, right? Rams defense, Aaron Donald, okay? We know he's leading the league in pressures right now with 22, so we got to throw that out there, right? And then after that, you got the Philadelphia Eagles defense. Leads all teams in defensive pressures this season. Also leads the league with 81 sacks since the start of last season.
What is this, stats class?
I am just making the point that when you look at Dak Prescott, and I talk about the moments.
No, I'm not doing
you understand what I'm saying?
I'm not
I'm telling you right now.
I'm not.
I'm
see,
just
this is
saying,
what pissed me off.
No,
I don't. No.
You cannot do that. You cannot do that. 4 weeks. Over the next 5 weeks, 4 games.
I hope Dak
And in
torches
that 4-week period, because I don't want to be accused of piling on, you know what I'm saying, unnecessarily. I want to make sure I'm a prophet here. Prophet Stephen A. I'm calling it now. Not only am I predicting 2 interceptions this weekend, okay, for Dak Prescott. Damn it, I'm close to predicting at least 2 interceptions each game. I'm talking about 8 interceptions over the next 5 weeks.
What you
should put something on it.
I'm kind of thinking. And let's see.
Let's
I don't
put
know.
something on it.
know.
Yeah, put your money where your mouth is, big time.
Is he going to be scared to throw the ball?
Put a
Is he going to be scared to throw the ball? Is he going to be scared to throw the ball? Can we take a game at a time?
Can we
Can we take a game at a time?
No, you just
why are you
boldly
backing
predicted
down?
with that he gonna do it.
I said I'm inching towards that. That's what I said. I said he's going to throw it to
$1,000 ain't nothing for you. Put
No. My money counts, man. After taxes.
No. You just went in. You went in for 5 minutes. You just went in for 5 minutes saying what was going to happen.
It's a hit after taxes.
Put your
I
money
ain't getting
on.
your money right now. You the one in the contract, not me. You know what I'm saying? I don't know about that. Can I bet you that money on the 2 interceptions this weekend?
Stephen A.,
Can I do that?
everything you
Yeah.
said means nothing
Done.
if you won't
All right.
do the
Done.
bet.
$1,000 bet.
You stop it. Stop it. I got your shoes, by the way. They home. I
$1,000 bet.
That was in March, you won
and those shoes that I owed you, those shoes that I brought up for the bet that I lost, that was over $1,000.
Next
I've
Wednesday,
never
I want
seen
it
the
cash.
shoes. That happened in March.
All right, let me
It's
say
almost
this.
a new year.
Let me say this, because this is why I got mad. Because this is what you do. This is what you do. This is exactly what you do. And people don't. You act like Dak Prescott doesn't play really good football.
He does.
You've let last
very good.
year
He's very
determine how you think. So you think he's just super turnover prone?
When it counts.
No, wait a
When it
minute,
counts.
Stephen.
On the
Stephen,
road, especially.
Wait a
When it
minute,
counts.
man. No, wait a
Wow.
minute. Wait a minute. Wait a
Yeah.
minute. All right,
Yeah.
everybody, let's pump the brakes a little bit.
Uh-huh.
I think. See, this is when we get into that gray area. I don't by any means think Dak is a top 5 quarterback in this league. I don't think he's out of the ordinary. We gotta stop talking about this man like he don't play high level football though.
No.
Like his career.
Can I ask you a question? What's worse? Playing, not playing high level football,
Stephen A.
or playing high level football until it matters and then shrink it?
You just said the next 4 weeks he gonna throw 2 picks a game.
He might.
Like that is disrespectful. That's disrespectful.
He might.
So
He might.
so
He
you
might,
say
Dougie.
he
He
is saying
I don't trust him either.
So
He
you
might.
think you want to put 1,000 on it too?
Yeah, yep. Call Fat Rob.
Yeah,
He
he
said,
won't do
I
it.
just talked
Doug
about
ain't doing it.
Hold
He's too
on.
cheap.
I had Colorado getting 22, so maybe I will this.
Because here's
They
my
covered
problem.
against
Here's
you.
my problem.
No, he
Yeah,
should put it on too.
This
Call Fat
man
Rob. Make
just
it happen.
said
2 interceptions next week.
no. That's our bet. He just said Dak Prescott is going to.
He might.
He
next
just
4
said
weeks.
he's going to throw 10
I said he might.
interceptions.
No. 8.
You said 2 this
Eight.
week
Wait,
and the
that's
next 4 games.
No,
that's
oh,
four
in the
times
next-
thirty.
So he'll have 8 picks in the next 4 weeks.
He might.